Hi, I'm Matt. I love your daughter and I don't want to cause her any harm. I want to take care of her and help her.
That's the problem, you never get it. I don't know if you tried to gaslight me.
No.
Or like you talk about something that doesn't make sense to our conversation in general.
So you don't know what you want from us?
Oh my gosh.
Do you know what you want out of this relationship, out of this marriage?
Hey guys, welcome back to 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After Season 9 Episode 16. So today we're gonna do Jasmine and Matt and Darcey and Georgi. But before we start, once again, there has been no 90 Day Diaries episode and I don't know why. Apparently they said that it was like a scheduling thing. That's what I heard. That was the rumors, okay? Because I didn't hear anything directly from them, which pisses me off because I know you guys are waiting and I'm definitely waiting. So like, what the fuck?
You burned my house to the ground! My family's dead! What do I do? I'm gonna find you, fucker. I'm gonna find
Anyways, we're gonna do Jasmine and Matt first. So Jasmine's at the park with her baby, but she's telling us that she's upset that Gino's legally the father of her baby when Matt surprises Jasmine with a new truck and it has a giant bow on it, and he tells her that this is what he's gonna be doing on the side for extra income. And Jasmine's like, what? You gotta be kidding me.
For work, I do random things related to cars with a buddy of mine, building, fixing, and then I sell them. And I got the great idea of why not a tow truck? Because, I don't know, I found them for a good price. I can flip it if I don't want it. I can work for myself. I can work when I want to. It has so many benefits. So I feel like this is a great idea.
Okay. If I'm being honest, I genuinely don't know shit about tow trucks, but okay.
Well, good luck.
But then he said that he paid $150,000 for this. Like, damn, I didn't know they cost that much.
Is he sirs? He ain't sirs. He ain't sirs.
You're kidding.
But honey, I buy cars all the time.
But this is ridiculous. This is 150. Like, you're telling me you just...
Yeah, that sounds like a huge investment.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me, though.
But he said that sometimes Jasmine is a negative Nancy, but like, nah, I would freak out too. The least he could have done is just given her a heads up. But he said that if he owns his own truck business, then he can help her whenever she wants with the baby and also be home whenever she needs him, because if he worked another job, then he wouldn't be able to come home whenever she wanted. And also, they'll be making bank.
I mean, there's just so many pros. Like, I don't understand how she can find like a flaw in this.
But Jasmine's like, you gotta be realistic. What if no one calls you? What if you damage somebody's car? Do you even know how to tow a car? And y'all, he said no.
Call the police.
So Jasmine asked him if he even took a class, and he's like, no, what do I need to take a class for? Like, excuse me?
Police! Help! Help! Police!
You don't know how to do this.
Yeah, I do. It's not hard.
Matt, you're working with people's car.
Yeah, there's insurance if anything happens.
My goodness.
Oh my gosh, nobody should hire this guy. But Jasmine tells him that he should tow their car to prove that he can actually tow a car, because if you're gonna put $150,000 into this, then you better know how to fucking tow a car.
How you're gonna invest that huge amount of money on something you have no certainty? When I'm about to have a baby, I need to pay for a lawyer, an immigration lawyer, a family lawyer, so I don't get deported. So many expenses. How he can be so stupid to do something like that?
So now he's trying to tow the car, but you guys, he's trying to drive the car onto the tow truck. And I don't know much about tow trucks, but I'm pretty sure most people that call it tow truck is because they can't drive the car. So why would you show Jasmine an example of you knowing what you're doing by driving this car onto the tow truck? It just doesn't make any sense.
I don't know what your problem is, but you need to solve it now.
So Jasmine says that he needs to use a winch, and he said that he doesn't know how to use it.
Cause you're an idiot!
And so she's asking him, how's he even gonna operate this thing and not even use the freaking basics?
I don't know how to release it yet. What do you want to do?
Matt, the real car won't function.
Lord Jesus. I don't know where the neutral switch is for this freaking winch.
Matt,
Yeah.
you're gonna hurt yourself.
Why? Hold on, man. Where the hell is the damn release?
Oh my gosh, this man is stressing me out.
Lord help me.
No.
But he can't figure it out, no shocker there. And Jasmine said that he always had big ideas, and he even wanted to open a burger restaurant strictly because he loves burgers.
Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck no, baby.
I have seen a lot of stupidity, but this just crosses the line.
Elise,
Be nice. I'm finding it.
at least he has ambition. I feel like that's the only positive thing I can say about him. But they drag this out for another minute. Matt starts talking about how he needs to show his mom that he can't take care of his pregnant girlfriend. Jasmine starts crying, saying that she's all alone. They agree for him to take baby classes. And then he says that once he's done with those classes, he's gonna go back to his tow truck. And Jasmine's like, I just realized that I don't even know Matt. I'm like, girl, you don't say.
I've been having sex with him, living with him, sharing a space, but I don't really know who Matt is. It's like he keeps making stupid decisions. And also today, I wanted to tell my mother and my family what's really going on. But now I have to deal with his bullshit.
Oh, well, that's one of the consequences of your actions. The baby's the second one. Anyways, it's the next day and Jasmine's anxious because she has to tell her mom everything. So she calls her and we're gonna skip all the boring parts, but Jasmine does hesitate a lot. But she tells her that she hasn't been honest with her and mom already looks so disappointed.
I know my mother very well. She's a very calm person. She just listens, observes, and silently gets disappointed. And that's how I can envision her, just looking at me and being like, what is Jasmine doing with her life?
Honestly, what are you doing with your life? Get it together.
Are you not ashamed of yourself?
But she tells her that her marriage with Gino has not been what she described and it did not work out. And her mom is like, what? For how long? And she said a year. And she's like, 1 year? Damn! But then Jasmine said that she proposed for them to have an open marriage and her mom is like, what? How the fuck did you hide all of this from me? And honestly, yeah, I tell my mom everything, even the shitty things.
Best friend in the whole wide world.
But she said that it was a bad decision, but Gino did agree to it, you know, because it was an ultimatum.
De que yo tendría a una pareja exclusiva con su permiso para tener relaciones.
Ah, the ghetto! The ghetto.
Porque Gino no podía estar conmigo. Yo le di opciones a Gino, mami. Divórciate, haz tu responsabilidad como esposo de darme amor, de darme afecto, o acepta que yo tenga una persona fuera del matrimonio.
And obviously we know what he picked.
Be nice.
You guys,
I'm finding it. It take you that long to find it? It does.
Say it with your chest!
I just feel like Gino is like special needs. Does anybody else get that vibe from him?
You need to leave!
I don't know. It's just like a lot of things that he does just doesn't seem normal to me, which is why I feel like he may be on the spectrum.
Why are we whispering?
Or at the very least, autistic, okay?
Well, let's be nice. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
I just feel like he is.
Such a liar.
I'm so embarrassed.
You should be.
¿Y por qué entonces mejor no era divorciarse, Jasmine, que caer en esto?
Lo sé, mami. En su momento pensé que era como una manera de salvar el matrimonio.
You stupid. Huh?
But she tells her about Matt and how he knocked her up, and her mom just looks so disappointed. She wants to know how far along she is, and she said 7 months, and she's like, 7 months? You hid this from me for 7 freaking months?
Yes!
And y'all, Jasmine starts crying.
Porque tenía miedo, mami, de decepcionarte.
Her mom doesn't know what to think of this, so Jasmine invites Matt into the conversation.
Hi, I'm Matt. I love your daughter and I don't want to cause her any harm. I want to take care of her and help her.
Why does he sound like a robot? Where's the passion? At least show that you're actually into her. But her mom has a few questions for him and basically wants to know why did he accept this relationship knowing that she was married. And he said that it's because he was in his 30s, single, and it was whatever because he wasn't dating anybody.
Él ahora está admitiendo que sí, que él probablemente sí tenía sentimientos por mí, que yo le importaba mucho.
That's not what he said.
I am so disappointed by the way Matt is responding to my mother. You cannot say just like, oh yes, I accepted to be in an open marriage because, I was single.
But that's the truth.
You!
Oh my gosh.
You liar!
But she wants to know what's the plan with taking care of the baby, and Matt said that he doesn't know because he has no experience with any of this. And Mom was like, damn, y'all are a hot mess. But she said that she doesn't like that Jasmine's alone over there, and Jasmine starts crying again, and she asks for forgiveness. But her mom says that she just hopes that they can see each other soon. And like, don't worry, Gino's working very hard to make that happen.
I've already gone immigration. You'll hear from them soon.
Chill.
But they say bye, and Jasmine just starts crying all over again.
If my mom will yell at me, she will cry, she will like react that way, I will feel better. But it's just when she remains just silent, staring at you, that kills me. Because the few times that my mom has done that, I know how disappointed she is. And that's the worst feeling.
Can relate because I never and will never put my mother in that situation. Anyways, that's the end of their segment. Moving on to Darcey and Georgi. So after Georgi calls the girls out for basically wasting his good years and not the other way around, Stacey's still talking shit.
The next 10, 15, 20 years, I want to live it up, do it big, continue to go to the top of that mountain with Darcey and, you guys. But if you're going to keep bringing us down, then what's the use?
How does it bring y'all down? You guys bring each other down with your delusions. Knock it off.
I'm not upset with y'all because I know you're mentally ill.
But Georgi says that they should just focus on the show, and so they arrive hella late. So they're rushing, but they do make it. And while they're getting ready, she said that she won't let Georgi bring her down. Once again, blaming that man for something they started. But Georgi and Florian are outside talking, and Florian brings up that he's confused on why Darcey complains about how much she doesn't know how much Georgi makes.
Well, sometimes it's kind of like worried that you're gonna tell me, oh, you make that much money, oh, you need to pay for that, you need to spend your money there. Like, I don't need somebody to tell me how to.
Basically, he's going to calculate your money and he's going to say like, oh, you have money in the bank, why you not spend it for this?
Yeah, like, oh, why don't buy that? Why don't pay the bill?
Wait, if you make enough to help with the bills, then you should help with the bills. The fuck?
Do that.
This you save for you.
Georgi needs to stop talking because Florian is a double agent. Like, y'all, he will snitch. But Florian continues and he's like, what are you even saving the money for? To build something? And Georgi's like, yeah, I want to invest in something and basically have freedom because she plays my whole entire life without even asking me.
Oh, I want freedom. For Georgi, want freedom, What kind of freedom you want? Georgi need to man up. Like, he's want to show how much you make, show to her. Who give a Georgi no put the together? Darcey's going to divorce his ass.
That's what he wants. The fuck? But oh my gosh. He's gonna tell Stacey and then Stacey's gonna tell Darcey and then they're both gonna jump Georgi. But does that even matter? Because recently I've seen them on TikTok live and they're just... They're begging for galaxies, you guys.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
I've been seeing them, no shit, this whole entire week on TikTok live, just like, yeah, send a rose, send this, send that. I'm just like, oh my gosh. And it's both of them working together. Well, I've seen Darcey more than Georgi, but like sometimes they like collab. It's just a mess. Anyways.
You think for your future, for your money, but you don't think the future what's going to happen for Darcey, correct?
I think for everything.
You sure about that?
No!
But Florian's like, you need to tell Darcey so you guys can have better trust. And Georgi said, well, she needs to learn how to please me too. Like, come on, doesn't Stacey please you? And y'all, Florian is looking at him like he's crazy. Like, Stacey pleasing him? Huh?
Because like, isn't Stacey please you?
For what?
Let's say you want to do something, right?
Yeah.
For example...
I want to go somewhere, yes.
Yeah. Stacey's okay with that, right?
No, sometimes.
But Georgi said that being that open with Darcey is like a double-edged sword and Florian should take his own advice because his own relationship sucks ass. But he also tells him that they need to find some compromises because Darcey has had the time to accomplish so much and so he just wants to have the opportunity to accomplish things too.
Since I come back from Bulgaria, I feel the pressure of time. What I want, what I need to focus the important things in life, not just to focus in stress and drama for no reason. I need to figure out if you really want to fix this relationship, want to work in this relationship, what it takes to fix this relationship, if we can do it or not.
I'm gonna be honest, you can't, and that's okay. Just move on.
You're most welcome.
But we get to the girls and they walk the runway, and not gonna lie, they looked a lot better backstage, but their fashion was alright, I guess. I don't know, I think it's because I watch a lot of Project Runway, so I kind of had like high expectations for them, so I feel like it could have been better.
All these amazing fashions that we have to make it 70s inspired theme by the most amazing stylists in New York. I mean...
Yeah, they would have been voted off like the first episode.
We ain't going nowhere.
That's a damn shame.
Anyways.
When I see Darcey and Stacey, I feel proud, It's beautiful,
Thank you. Oh, chichi baby. Cute.
What was that?
We're an unstoppable duo, and we're not going to let any man get in the way of that.
Oh, no. Why did she ruin it by saying that? But Darcey said that even though she saw Georgi filming, she still didn't like what he said in the car about them wasting his years. And Stacey's like, you should mention that to him, as if, you know, they didn't say it first. Anyways, they leave and Darcey asks if he's proud of her and he's like, yeah, of course. And she's like, are you sure? Like, oh my gosh, Darcey.
I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but you are being a little irritating.
Well, maybe not a little bit.
A lot of it.
That's right.
But they make it to their hotel room and Georgi can't figure out how to fix the curtains.
There's too many chances. Gosh. Oh, what?
Damn. But they sit down and they start talking and she said that she doesn't feel like he really supports her and that he avoids her when she's talking about her feelings, just like he's doing right now, because he's just focusing on his champagne.
You just avoid. You have like this avoidance about you that's so obvious a lot of the times. Like, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
For a second, I thought I have a hair in my champagne.
So you're more worried about the hair in your champagne. You know, this is what I'm talking about. It hurts Georgi. I feel ignored.
Honestly, yeah, him doing that was a bit childish because just look at it later. What are you doing? But she says that she wants to know his passions and that he tells her nothing. And she feels like he thinks that she's trying to take things away from him and that she's never ever done that and has always given him things. And that pisses him off. And he's like, no, you offered those things. I never said, Darcey, can I come live with you? I never asked shit from people.
Why you give something to somebody when after this gonna be like, oh, you use this against them?
What are you talking about?
You know damn well what he's talking about.
You're in America. You got your green card. You got your passport. You got whatever. Okay? You got what you wanted from me. He got what he wanted. You can take all my money, Georgi. I'll send you a check tomorrow.
Miss Jackson.
But he said that she keeps making decisions by herself and never includes him, and that isn't right. And now he's working hard for his money, and he just wants to enjoy what he wants.
I want to celebrate, but this feelings and frustration is just kind of bothering me inside. It's bothering me that she want to be controlling and she want to be always on the top of everything. Because I can't be the same way. I can say, I'm the man in the relationship, you need to be my way. I never did that. I just always wanted to be kind of, you know, equal.
He said that in the end, she wants him to take the lead, but she doesn't let him, and that's confusing to him. But she said that she doesn't even know what he wants. And so he's like, when we visited my home, it really opened my eyes and it made me see that I missed so many moments in my life. And honestly, I don't want to continue missing those moments because of things that are happening in our relationship. And so he asked her if they're truly happy and that he feels like he's just wasting his time and they're not progressing because they keep going in a circle. And because of that, he just doesn't know anymore.
We say we're going to change, we never do. I don't know anymore.
You don't know if you want this relationship to work? Is that what you're saying? Or you have a definite answer? Yes, I do want it to work, or no, I'm ready to move forward.
Just some it's hard to talk about the same over and over.
What? It's just a question. Not gonna lie, I do feel like he did overreact just a little bit with that. But he says that he feels like they aren't going anywhere and that they had the same conversation over and over and over again and she never makes any progress. And so she's like, are you scared to walk away? And y'all, she just has this giant smile on her face.
When will it stop?
And so he's like, what? And she's like, I just feel like that's what you want because you said that you miss being back home. And he goes, girl, what are you even talking about?
That's the problem. You never get it. I don't know if you try to gaslight me.
No.
Or like you talk about something that doesn't make sense to our conversation in general.
So you don't know what you want from us?
Oh my gosh.
Do you know what you want out of this relationship, out of this marriage? Do you want it to last, or do you just want to walk away?
Just never get it. Never get it.
You just want to walk away, huh? I knew it.
Darcey, progress. All he wants is for you to show more progress and that, hello, you're actually trying to change. But he said that he can't do this anymore and that there's something that he really wants to tell her, but he can only do it when she's calm. So yeah. Uh-oh.
Just floating. Problem after problem after problem. It's just at one point, they really cannot take it anymore.
Damn, that sucks.
Anyways, that's the end of their segment, and that's the end of this video. But wait, and I give a super thanks to 5 super thanks. The first one is Sean Nene. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook again. Next is Baker Chick. Thank you so much. You're not my scrapbook. I love the doggies. Thank you so much. You're not my scrapbook again. Book bastards and booking things. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook again. And last but not least, Steffi Lynn. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook again. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.